Glen Church family. We're the Olsons. This is Grace.
Wow.
Robin. This is Grant. And this is Kyle. And we've enjoyed being part of the Glen Church family.
Meow.
And it means so much to us, even though we can't get together because of COVID. And the kids had a really great time at Vacation Bible School. What was your favorite part of VBS?
Sparky.
Sparky was our favorite part, so we're so glad we got to do that. We're back, and the kids are taking a nap because we're going to talk about racial justice. I've been working with the Racial Justice Caucus for the past 3 years, and together our group has done a lot of work studying, learning, growing, and repenting of our inherent racism. And we're working on becoming anti-racism advocates in the racial justice movement. Having 2 kids at home has not left us a lot of freedom of movement, especially during the quarantine, to join in protests and marches for Black Lives Matter. But because of the leadership of the Racial Justice Caucus, we've been able to take part in several other anti-racist actions as part of the Racial Justice Caucus's 5-day plan of action. So we've made protest signs with our kids. We have talked to the oldest about racism and injustice. She's 5, and she's been receptive and I think understands a little bit. We've been able to read and listen to some of the resources that were part of the 5 days of action. We've emailed elected officials, and we have signed petitions to recall Georgia's Stand Ground Law. And then we've also been able to look into and learn about a lot of the organizations that are leading the racial justice movement, and including making donations to those organizations. So we encourage you, if you're like us and can't get out of the house much, to be on the ground and fight racism, then we encourage you to take a look at the Racial Justice Caucus's 5 days of action, because there's a lot of things that you can do to act to be anti-racist in this movement, even if you can't go and be on the ground. We miss y'all.